Okay guys, it is basically 2025, okay? So pardon me for the title, but yesterday the Indiana Jones game came out and everyone went crazy on the PC requirements of this thing. So I thought, let's see how the RX 7700 XT is holding up against it. And not only it, but the hardest games to run in 2024. 5. So let's start off with some certified hood classics such as Cyberpunk, and it has been optimized like crazy in a recent year or two, but still, let's see how well it does on maxed out settings. But no path tracing, you're not invited to this party. And yeah, with ray tracing on Ultra we weren't hitting 60. And that was even with FSR 3, but it doesn't mean that the game felt bad or anything. Actually, there are plenty of people who just don't care about ray tracing and upscaling, so with those turned off, this is the raw performance we're looking at on Ultra preset, which was great. And for all of the 1080p folks, things are looking even smoother. Now, onto the CEO of terrible optimization, Tarkov. And just to know what we're working with, let's just use 1080p low settings and go from there. Bro, what? Nah.
Come on, man.
Okay, either my settings are messed up or yeah, let me quickly check what other people have to say. And while looking, I have found a crazy good geek out on video settings. So yeah, I'm just dropping the video link in the description. As I'm saying, that dude has done more research on Tarkov settings than NASA has done on the moon. And by using his recommended settings, we got more than on 1080p low, but still below 60. Yeah, I said screw it, max out everything on Ultra. And we got the same 50-ish FPS. Yeah, but now with some added micro stuttering sprinkle. So yeah, either the performance gains with X3D CPUs that he used are out of this world, or the game engine just doesn't care. Fortnite is one of those games that are chill and all until you max out the settings, which I did. Ray tracing and upscaling excluded though, and playing OG Fortnite on these settings wasn't really what I call an amazing shooter experience. Hold on, did we really just kill each other? Bro, I'll just pretend that it didn't happen. Although with TSR on Epic we got pretty epic results, and on 1080p they got even better. And for those deciding who did Indiana Jones better, you know, Miles or Machine Games, let me tell you, the first impressions are looking good on this game. First of all, it's beautiful. Debatably, I would say even better than Wukong. Just ignore the blue people, I tweaked the settings way too far. Now that's better. And second, it seems to be optimized okay. Like, the game literally came out yesterday, and on 1440p high I'm getting a super solid 60 plus FPS experience, and on 1080p it goes up to 80. So yeah, super excited to play this game off the camera when I have some spare time. Speaking of Wukong, its benchmark results are basically the same to Indiana Jones on the same settings preset. Like on 1440p high with TSR on 75%, we got an average of 67 FPS, and on 1080p high and the same 75 TSR resolution, 85 FPS. Now you might be saying, bro, why are we seeing CS here? Well, on the highest settings possible, even the RX 7800 XT could not keep up with the CPU. So personally, I kinda know how it will end up, but if you haven't seen that video, just stay with me. Basically, on 1440p very high preset, this thing has managed 150 FPS, which for some people it might not sound bad, but trust me, medium settings is where it's at. And you can even see that if we drop the settings even further, let's say 1080p medium, it stays basically the same, because this Ryzen 5 7600 that we have paired it with today starts becoming the bottleneck. Although when getting over 400 FPS, who could honestly complain? Now coming over to Stalker 2, you already know that I had to try out swimming. It didn't end so well, but what did go well was the gaming experience overall. Cause I mean, look, over 60 FPS on 1440p high, and once again over 80 FPS on 1080p high. I'm actually starting to fall in love with this GPU for real. And for the dessert, another brand new game that people are buzzing about, Marvel Rivals. And it turns out that it isn't that hard to run at all, or at least for this 7700 XT anyways, because on 14 1440p ultra settings, we got a lot of frames, and this game is also shaping up to be quite fun. And as for games like Valorant, Apex, Siege, and GTA 5, you probably already know that this GPU is more than capable of running them, so maybe more on that in a future comparison video to the RTX 4060 Ti. Because look, this thing costs the same as the 8GB version, but from the first impressions I got, I think it offers way more. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Cheap bastard out.